All right, all right. Welcome to the stream. Too close. Nobody needs that much Joe Fortenbaugh, not even my kids or my wife. Move it over. Here we go. Chat looking good. How the hell is the chat so populated so fast? No idea. Don't pretend to understand things you don't know. Boom. That's running. Check one. All right. So, not a great day. Game-wise, fantastic day of games. Fantastic all the way around. Said coming into today we were going to be a lot more positive than we have been. Colts, Packers, it's easy to sit there and nitpick a ton of stuff. Packer turnover in overtime, Packers spiking the ball when they probably could have tried to get that play off, right? Take 3 shots at the end zone rather than 2. You can sit there, Frank Reich's decision-making. It was a good football game. Really good football game. That felt like a playoff football game. Dallas, Minnesota. That was a good football game as well. I didn't really watch much of Jets, Chargers. I saw that the Chargers tried to charger at the end. I think we all knew that was coming. Dolphins lose at Denver. We talked about that this morning. I wanted no piece of that game. It seemed too obvious. As for the morning, that Jacksonville pick, nice pick, Fortenbaugh. Jaguars go down. They take a 3-0 lead. I'm like, look at this. Pittsburgh's going to be flat. 20 minutes later, I was ready to take a nap. That game was terrible. So here we go. Currently for the morning, we're 2-3. 1 with Tennessee, 1 with Dallas, lost with Atlanta, Philadelphia, and Jacksonville. Who would have thought? Bet on 3 bad teams, and those 3 bad teams played bad football. Pending, Green Bay +8 was 1 leg of a teaser. That came through, which means the second leg is Kansas City -1.5. So a chance to go 3-3. Overall, 84, 113, and 1. Absolutely abysmal. I'm telling you, we'll get to 500 by the Super Bowl. I'm going to find a way to do it. Legitimately, too. Not going to be some bullshit. I update every single one of these as we go live. All right. Quick tease on this week's plans for the stream. We're back tomorrow to preview Bucks Rams, 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. So that's the next stream. In addition, won't do a stream on Thanksgiving Thursday. Be with family, be with friends, or don't because of COVID, but you don't need to be watching a stream. We're going to do the stream Wednesday. We're going to go over all 3 NFL games, 2 college games, and we might even look at the college stuff that's on Friday if I've got something I like. So we'll do that Wednesday, just like we do the timing-wise Monday and Thursday. 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific Wednesday. We'll cover everything for Thanksgiving. No mimosas. No, I was drinking mimosas all day. Tuned up pre-steak. Very much excited for steak dinner. It looks like we're about to shut down a lot of Nevada again. Governor Sisolak was talking about how we're going to go back into not a full shutdown, but a lot of restrictions. Tonight, going out to get a steak, but socially responsible. Masks on, distancing. Place does a good job. Didn't really earn the steak because it hasn't been a profitable day, but it's got one more chance. So here's where we're at. Raiders and the Chiefs. We're going to make this relatively quick because we got business to attend to, not just my dinner. I'm not that much of an egomaniac, although kind of. You got a game to get to. No weather to worry about. Indoors at the Big Roomba. Injuries tonight for Kansas City. No Taco Charlton for the Chiefs at defensive end. No Sammy Watkins at wide receiver. No Mitchell Schwartz at right tackle. For the Raiders, they'll be without running back Jalen Richard and defensive tackle Maurice Hurst. In addition, on the COVID list, linebacker LaMarcus Joyner, defensive back LaMarcus Joyner, linebacker Corey Littleton, defensive end Cleveland Ferrell, offensive tackle Trent Brown. Raiders are down some key pieces for tonight's game. Line move here. Kansas City was 7 on the look ahead. All right. And they had the bye. More on that in a minute. The Raiders went out and handled business against Denver 37-12. Very strong second half in that game. Line is now, if I'm seeing this correctly, is this stream? Did I screw this thing up again? Or did I hit pause like I did last time? All right. You're good. Yeah. You know what? I'm such an idiot. I'm done looking at this thing. Let me just get back into it. Spread should be sitting around 7. 7.5, excuse me. So here's where we're at. It's at 7.5. You've seen a little bit of action towards the under because it got as high as 57, then came down to 56. First and foremost, I cannot believe I didn't talk about this more earlier today. I can't believe people haven't been talking about this because it's like the primary narrative every year. Chiefs off the bye. Andy Reid, lifetime off the bye. The King, 18-3 straight up, 14-7 against the spread. 18-3 straight up, 14-7 against the spread, lifetime off the bye. You get the revenge angle as well. We talked about this morning. October 11th, Raiders beat the Chiefs at Arrowhead. They get in the team buses. They circle Arrowhead Stadium for a victory lap. I love it. Gamesmanship. Andy Reid's been using that as motivation all week. So here we go. 6 picks. One of them you already know. We're closing that tease with Green Bay with the Chiefs. So that's pick number 1. We told you that earlier today. Don't need to get any more details. I'm laying the 7.5 with Kansas City. That's pick 1. I'm also going to open another Chiefs teaser that I want to close tomorrow on Monday night. More on that when we get to tomorrow. So laying the 7.5 with the Chiefs and opening a tease. So the Chiefs will be down to 1.5. I've got concerns about a few things. It's not so much the revenge angle. I do think we're going to get a very focused effort from the Kansas City Chiefs tonight. It's not like there's going to be a look ahead here. You know, a win gives them a 3-game lead in the AFC West. That's seemingly insurmountable at this point of the year, considering how good they are. Number 2, the Raider defense. And the Raiders have been way better than I gave them credit for coming into the season. Kudos to Mike Mayock, John Gruden, Derek Carr's having a great season. Not to slight them, not to knock them. The defense still brings concerns. 20th in takeaways, 23rd in opponent yards per play, 27th in sacks. And again, no Cleveland Ferrell, no LaMarcus Joyner, no Corey Littleton. I mean, you're going against Patrick Mahomes. Angry Patrick Mahomes, motivated Patrick Mahomes. No Sammy Watkins, but I believe Mecole Hardman's been activated for this. So defensively, you're going to have to get some stops. I don't know how that's coming. I think the Chiefs are going to be able to move at will. The question is whether or not the Raiders keep pace. I don't believe they keep pace enough to keep it within 7.5. So like I said, I'm laying the 7.5 with the Chiefs, closing the Green Bay tease with the Chiefs, which we talked about earlier, opening a new tease with the Chiefs that I'll close on Monday night. That will be Chiefs minus 1.5. And then 3 props. Kansas City team total over 31.5. I think they're going to light up the skies tonight. I really do. This team has been fantastic when they're ready to play. Tonight, Sunday Night Football, again, the revenge spot, the rivalry, the chance for the 3-game lead. The Raiders can push them too. That's the thing with this. The Raiders can score. Kansas City's Chiefs, their defense has not been elite. They can score. Derek Carr's been having a great season, and that's why we're going Carr over 259.5 passing yards as well. First meeting between these two, Carr threw for 347. I'm not predicting something like that again, but I think the Raiders are going to be playing from behind. They're going to need to throw for a big portion of the game, in my opinion. And you're not exactly going against, like we said, one of the elite defenses. Derek Carr at 259.5. They're going to want to run early to try to keep the Chiefs off the field. But ultimately, once Kansas City starts putting points on the board, you're not going to be able to sit back and rely on that running game as much as you want to. You're going to have to get engaged. And Carr's going to have to put up big numbers. And that's why I'm more confident with that than I am with the 31.5 on the team total. But I'm playing it anyway. I think the Chiefs are going to light up the sky tonight. And then the final one, I kind of wanted to play Mahomes over passing yards, but it's like 319. I'm going to play over Tyreek Hill, 76.5 receiving yards. Last time between these two, he was limited to just 3 receptions in a shootout, but put up 78 yards. One big play is all it takes. And again, the Raider defense has been susceptible to big plays. They don't generate a lot of pressure. Hill doesn't need a whole lot to get over that number. So that's where we stand. It's an abbreviated version tonight. Not a lot of foreplay between me and you. I apologize for that. I know you love the live stream foreplay, but we're not in that spot. Game starting in a few minutes, so we got to be ready to go. So Chiefs minus 7.5. Opening a tease with the Chiefs. So that'll be minus 1.5, and we'll close it tomorrow night on Monday Night Football. We're closing an earlier Packer tease with the Chiefs at minus 1.5. We talked about that earlier today. Kansas City over 31.5 total points. I think they light the sky. Have an opportunity against a shaky defense. Tyreek Hill over 76.5 receiving yards. Other end of the teaser for tomorrow, you'll have to wait for tomorrow for that. 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. That's when we'll do Rams Bucks. Going to have a lot of action for that. And then Wednesday, not Thursday, is when we're going to cover Thanksgiving and college football so that Thursdays everyone can have a lot of fun. That's a wrap. Thank you all for tuning in. Great shows today. Well, thank you for that. I wish we could be picking more winners. We're cold. Fun little note. Steakhouse I'm going to is where I went to, which started the whole cold streak. No lie. Date with the wife. Went to this joint. It was the night Atlanta and Carolina were playing on Thursday night. I walked into the steakhouse. Everything was good. I came out. That game went to hell. Colorado State against Fresno State went to hell. And it's been a mess ever since. We were like 7 games over 500. And since then, we're a disaster. We are 29 under 500. Think about that turn of events. So hopefully go eat steak there tonight and switch the mojo up. Medium rare, more medium. I don't think I'm going to be able to get into all this. Ribeye tonight. All right, look, I can't be having the steak conversation with everybody. You people are wonderful, but you got to get ready for the game. I got to get ready for dinner. Love you. I'll see you tomorrow afternoon. Thank you, as always, for watching. Check out my friends at Oddshark, oddshark.com. I'm like top 6, I think, in the Cappers Cup contest. I got to go back and see which 5 picks I submitted. I'm feeling like I did okay, but not great. All right, I'll see you. If I can figure out the buttons. Bye-bye.